Every day is a new beginning. Shine your light. It's a day and the world is waiting. Move along to the song, singing in your soul. Feel the beat, clap your hands, let's take control. All you need, all you want, are you ready to find your way? 'Cause every day is a new day.
Hi, welcome to Wisconsin Family. I'm Justin Riley.
And I'm Jessa Jeremiah. We've got a great show for you all right here at the fabulous Gruno's Diamonds near the Westtown Mall.
Yes, we do. And we'll find out why it's never too late, you're never too old to start dance lessons. We'll be joined by Arthur Murray Dance Studio. And if you're looking for something for your little one to do this summer, look no further than Little Strokes Swim Academy in Waunakee. Bill Teagham from Little Strokes will join us today.
Yeah, lots of activities to chat about, which will be lots of fun.
Yes.
And I want to mention, too, we're going to chat with the folks from Gruno's about Alex and Ani, which is a really cool line we're going to learn more about. I'm sporting some today, along with my beautiful yellow diamond. But there's a really cool event coming up. Have you heard of the EAA Fly-In?
Yes, a little.
So Gruno's is actually going to be there, and they're going to be there with Hamilton, which is the official timekeeper of the event. You've got your watch on.
Got my watch on here, my Hamilton
Fantastic.
watch.
It's such a fun event, so I think it's really neat that Gruno's is going to be out there as a part of the event, along with Hamilton watches. And I have actually never been to the Fly-In. Have you?
I have not been there, but my in-laws live up in the Fox Valley, so I drive past the EAA all the time.
Well, it's such a great event. It's a big to-do, and for folks who haven't been, I urge you to go check it out because it's really fun. And you can actually even win tickets to the event by coming in here to Gruno's and registering.
Very cool.
So they've got some fun giveaways. We're going to tell you more about another giveaway that they're doing, but if you want to win tickets to the EAA Fly-In, stop here at Gruno's Diamonds near the Westtown Mall.
And we've got a Hamilton airplane here behind us.
Yeah,
this is so cool.
That is really cool. So
I actually flew in on this today.
Yes, this is how you arrived to the
that's how
show.
I came in. I always come in style. So.
Absolutely. Don't brag or anything. No big deal. But what a great show. We're talking about some great things with Gruno's, some great giveaways, and it's all right here on Wisconsin Family here at Gruno's, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We are still here filming at the fantastic Gruno's Diamonds near the Westtown Mall.
It's always such a pleasure to come in here.
I love being here, absolutely. Well, of course, how can I not?
Well,
I've got my beautiful yellow diamond on, my matching jewels. Life is good.
Life is good for you.
That's right.
And me too.
And we're going to talk to them a little bit later. We're going to chat a little bit about dance. So I don't know if you know, but the Arthur Murray technique has been around for decades, I understand. And joining us from Arthur Murray Studios, we have Sarah and Charles. How are you today?
Awesome.
So glad to chat with you. This is a perfect time to talk about dance because it's so popular right now. So what do you think it is? What's making dance so popular?
Well, I think, TV shows like Dancing with the Stars and So You Think You Can Dance have really been a great benefit for us over the past years, making dance so popular. And it's an activity that people can do all around the world. It's a great social activity as well, so people are really into it right now. So, a lot of our students that come in, not only just to be a better dancer, but also for the stress relief. They come in after a long day of work and they want to relax and get their mind off things, and also builds relationships.
Absolutely.
Strengthens relationships between married couples and with families as well.
Yeah, what a fun thing to do with your husband, wife, family. Absolutely fun.
And you mentioned the show So You Think You Can Dance. I think a better, more appropriate show for most adults is So You Don't Think You Can Dance.
You can't dance, so you're
you
terrible,
yeah. So a lot of folks, I imagine adults probably have never tried it before, or they have the old saying, I have two left feet. Is there hope for them? I mean, can you help folks like that?
Guilty.
Yeah, it's such a concern for everyone that comes in. Even if they have danced before, many people are not sure if they're going to be intimidated or what the methods are going to be like. But what's awesome about the Arthur Murray way we teach is that it's a personal lesson, it's one-on-one. So no matter what your ability or how you like to learn even, because people learn in different ways, we're going to apply it just for you and go at your pace. So it's very easy and fun and get you moving right away so that you feel success right away.
That's really important because I know I need a lot of help. So to have the ability to kind of feel like you're gaining some ground right away would be really nice.
Yeah.
So for those of us who need a lesson or would like to do a lesson, what is it like? What is a lesson like, a typical day in the life?
It's incredibly fun. So it's you and an instructor one-on-one for 45 minutes. We cater to the way you learn, the dances you'd like to learn, and then we've also got group classes.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's a group of people all learning the same steps. It's pretty fun. You get to meet people. You work on repetition, building muscle memory, and then we've also got practice parties.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, we turn the lights down, we turn a disco ball on, so you get to practice your
love that.
dancing
That's great.
in a social situation before
Yeah.
you go out into the real world with
So
it.
yeah, kind of try it out on a
Yeah.
group before you're
Yeah.
out there in the world showing your stuff. I like
And so
that.
really, it's not classes. It's more just one-on-one lessons, and then group happens later on. Then
Yeah.
that's kind of cool
Absolutely.
that you get to
Yeah.
kind of hone your skills a little bit
Yeah.
before kind of putting it out there in the practice group.
Yes.
So
exactly.
I mean, what types of dances do you guys teach? Is it all formal ballroom dancing?
You know, with those shows like Dancing with the Stars, I think when people think ballroom, they immediately think of the high level, like black
Right.
tie, formal dances,
Yes.
right? And so a lot of times that can make them even more intimidated when they come in.
Or they might not have the right wardrobe. I
Right,
mean, there's so
exactly.
many factors.
Yeah, but you know, dancing really is for everyone. It's a social activity, and so what's awesome is we do have the competition level students, of course, because some people do enjoy that, but really anything that you would dance with a partner is what we teach. And what's awesome is we're always up to date on the new dances, whether it's salsa or bachata or even like zouk, some of the lesser known dances, so we teach everything, anything with a partner that people will enjoy.
That's great. So
Very
you guys are
cool,
on
yeah.
top of all the latest and greatest,
Yeah.
and some of the more obscure ones that we might not even know
Absolutely.
about or
Right.
have heard of.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit more about Arthur Murray. So this is a technique that's been around for a long time. Give us some background. How long has the studio been around?
Well, Arthur Murray's been around we just celebrated our 103rd birthday.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
so no
Long time.
kidding.
We've
Wow.
survived a lot.
Congratulations.
Yeah. We've got some really good methods, a really good family. We share our information with everybody, and we share it with the world, really. It's
Wow.
a pleasure. Yeah.
So that's great. 103?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have
You don't
over,
look a day over 100. You look
we have over 300 studios in 30 countries too, so everywhere in the world. And once you're part of the Arthur Murray family, you could go anywhere in the world, visit the studio, let them know, hey, I'm with Arthur Murray, you know, and they'll treat you like family. So it's really awesome.
That's so cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
There's a good sense of community there.
Yes,
Definitely.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think most adults would agree that it's really the hardest part is taking that first step. Can you talk to us about maybe some of the experiences that some adults have had in taking the first step? How hard is it really?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
To get started.
Yeah, it's pretty scary, I would think, for most people to get started. And it's as easy as just picking up the phone and calling us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're there Monday through Friday. We do weekends too if you need. Just give us a call. We'll get you started. We'll make it as easy as possible.
Picking
You
up
can-
that phone is the first step.
Yeah, or go
yeah.
online if you don't want to call. You can go online. You can register. So we make it fun, fast, and easy.
Most of the people too that we have said we've wanted to do this for so many years. We've always wanted to do this, you know, or even before we had kids, we wanted to do this, and now our kids are getting married. Finally, you know, we have to learn how to dance because we
Yeah.
had to show them at their weddings. So we do find that's awesome.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We really
Yeah, thanks,
appreciate
guys.
it. Make
Thank
sure you
you.
check out
Thank you.
Arthur Murray Dance Studios. And from dancing to swimming, we've got Little Strokes coming up next on Wisconsin Family here at Gruno's Diamond. Stick around.
'Cause every day is a new day.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We're here on location at Gruno's Diamonds, right next to Toys R Us by the Westtown Mall, and I'm feeling pretty darn good because I'm wearing this really cool Tavan watch.
That
And
is
this
a beautiful watch. It looks great on you.
It's very shiny too.
And I'm
so.
wearing Alex and Ani, which I've fallen in love with. We're going to learn more about that later.
Yes, but first, if you're looking for something for your little one to do this summer, look no further than Little Strokes Swim Academy in Wanakee, and we're joined now by the owner, Bill Teagham. Bill, welcome to the program.
Bill,
Thanks for having me on,
Glad
guys.
to have you.
Yeah. So I want you to talk a little bit about where you're located now, and then you've got some exciting future plans to talk to us about. Tell us a little bit about that.
All right, yeah, our current location is at the Madison Country Day School in Wanakee, and it's been a great location for us for several years now, but we have some exciting news. We are moving on, building our own facility in Wanakee at the Arboretum Office Park.
Congrats.
So that'll be next spring, whenever it
Yes.
thaws.
Yeah.
We'll be
We
breaking
got to
ground.
get through
so.
the winter, right?
Right.
And then we'll
That's
get
right.
there. Well, good for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We're pretty excited.
That's a huge accomplishment. And let's talk a little bit about the Academy and what kinds of ages you serve. So Is this primarily children, or how does that work?
Mostly children, I would say between the ages of 6 months and 12 years old.
6 months.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
that soon, huh?
Yep. Quite a few babies in our program, so
Wow.
it's pretty neat what they can do even before they can walk. So, and on the high end, I'm teaching adult lessons to a senior woman who's been making amazing progress. She doesn't know she's going to be mentioned today, but anyway, Kim has been doing awesome.
Shout out. There you go.
She started out very fearful of the water and is now doing freestyle and backstroke on her own and learning breaststroke, and she's really excited in just a few weeks. So we really do everybody, from the real little ones to kids
Never
on
too
swim
late.
team
Sure.
to whatever. So
That's very cool.
Yeah, that's nice that you do the senior lessons too, because what a great exercise for folks and
Yep.
at any age really, but as you're aging, and it's just lower impact, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys do your class sizes a little bit differently, as I understand. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we started off with a 4-to-1 student to teacher ratio, but now we've moved it to 3-to-1 actually. So it's a very intimate lesson. These kids, mostly kids again,
Yeah.
really are able to
They get a lot of hands-on training if there's only 3 people
Right.
to one
right,
instructor.
exactly. It really allows us to tailor the lesson to the individual needs of each child. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
more
great.
manageable when you only
Yep.
have a couple of kids to deal with versus
Absolutely.
more.
Yep.
But I think that's really important, because if you're going to take a lesson, everybody's starting at a different sort of place in their learning.
Yep.
So to have that one-on-one, 3-on-1 attention where they're really paying attention to your fitness level
Yep. Right.
and your skill level, and especially with the different ages that you cater to, I think that's really important. And I was actually looking at your website earlier, and I noticed that there's mention of a lot of competitive things that you do. Now, is this mostly competitive, these lessons, or you do both, or how does that
Yeah,
work?
good question. My background is in competitive swimming and competitive swim coaching, and so that's kind of how we developed our program. But with that said, we're basically teaching these kids how to move through the water.
Okay.
We're teaching them how to become one with the water, so to speak, and really we go back to tailoring the lesson to what they need. And we feel that with the competitive touch to it. If a child knows how to swim butterfly and breaststroke, they're probably a safe swimmer, and you can be rest assured that that they're going to be safe to swim at the lake or at the water park in the summertime. So
Right.
that's kind of our take on it, is the competitive side, but really we're teaching them how their body moves in the water.
Well, it's a life skill, being able to swim. It's something that you use forever. So
Yeah,
it's nice
right.
to kind of have both ends of the spectrum, being able to have some competitive aspects to it, but then
Right.
use it in your life.
And there's a reason why I think that those are the competitive swim strokes, because those are the ones that are just probably the most effective for moving through the water, I would
Yep,
imagine.
absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. So you have a slogan that is something to the effect of "Experience the big difference" at Little Strokes Swim Academy. Can you talk to us
Right.
about what is that big
What's the
difference?
big difference?
Right, yeah. The big difference, I would have to say, is our instructors. I hire teachers, competitive swimmers, summer camp counselors, anybody that is really good at working with kids, first off, and then with an extensive competitive swimming background as a pretty major part of it too. Really, it's the quality of our instructors is really unparalleled anywhere else in this area, and I'm really proud to say that I've surrounded myself by really, really top-notch teachers. And
Yeah.
Right.
That's important.
These aren't just lifeguards in the water. In other
Right,
words.
right. Yep,
Well, that's
yep.
really what you're signing up for, is the level of quality that the teachers can provide.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
that's great.
absolutely.
And I noticed too, you have some parent-toddler classes, which I think is kind of interesting. Talk a little bit about that real quick before we go, and what we're going to learn in those classes.
Yeah, in the Parent Talk class, it's from 6 months to 2 years old. They, as I mentioned before, they really can learn how to swim before they can walk, and so it's pretty neat to see what the little babies can do. We teach them first to be comfortable in the water, to be happy, splash around, but then we dig into the meat and potatoes of it. We teach them how to balance their body in the water, how to breathe properly, how to roll to take a breath, so that before they're even 2 years old, they can roll and swim independently by themselves. So
That's great.
That's very cool. Very cool. Well, Bill Teagham, owner of Little Strokes Swim Academy, thank you so much for joining us
thank you
today.
very much,
Yeah.
guys.
Don't go away. When we come back, we'll be talking with the owner of Gruno's Diamonds. It's Wisconsin Family.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Family. Finally, the segment we have been talking about and you've been waiting for.
Yes.
We are going to chat with some folks here at Gruno's Diamonds.
Yes,
And
Sadie's
we're
got some good things to talk about
She
today.
sure
Absolutely.
does. And everybody is so important here and so knowledgeable. We've had the opportunity to talk to owner Brent Mead and also to the general manager Susan. And now Sadie Tushin, you also have a very important role here. So you are not only the Alex and Ani ambassador, but you are an on-site graduate gemologist. So we're
Yes, I
excited
am.
to have you.
Yes.
So very cool. So let's give a little bit of background about Alex and Ani. We've gotten the opportunity to learn about it just a little bit in
Right.
previous talks. So we're going to dive in a little bit more. What
Yeah.
is Alex and Ani?
So Alex and Ani is a very popular brand right now. It's a nationwide brand that is actually has three main focuses, which are they are made in America. So the company is out of Rhode Island, and they
That's
use
really nice.
Yeah,
That's
so
important.
that's awesome that it's made in America. They also use all recycled materials.
Oh, I
So-
didn't know that.
All the metals are recycled, and they actually are still nickel free. So if you have an allergy, you can still wear them. And then the last aspect of their brand is that they have a positive message. So that means that they want to positively influence all their employees, their customers, and kind of anyone that comes in contact with the brand.
And they talk a little bit about positive energy too, right? Which
Yeah.
is really important, that it's made with positive energy and gives you that sort of like feel-good feeling about it.
Yeah, absolutely. They want everyone to have a positive relationship with Alex and Ani and kind of take that energy into the rest of their lives.
Absolutely, and we'll talk a little bit later about a giveaway, but you've got on your Alex and Ani, which is just gorgeous.
Yes, I do.
And I've got some pieces on here as well, and I've just totally fallen in love with Alex and Ani. It's such a neat line.
And it seems like there's so many different types of things you can get. Can you talk to us about like what the selection is like for Alex and Ani?
Absolutely. They have quite the selection, really something for anyone. And what's great is that they all kind of work together. So you can mix your silver with your gold, add in some beaded ones, add in some ones with color, and really individualize it to make it match your style and your personality, and kind of show your spirit with
Your
Alex
spirit.
and Ani.
I was going to say
Yeah.
your spirit. Good, yeah.
Well, and there's all these different lines, which I think is really neat, that you can, to your point, mix and match. There's some different colors that you can bring in, and it's really neat to sort of branch out and look at some different ones and mix and match.
Yeah.
And I understand that they're also involved in some charitable organizations. Is that true? And tell us
Yes.
about that.
So a big aspect of the brand is their Charity by Design collection. And what those are is each charm is paired with a different charity, and some are nationwide, some are more local, and they actually give 20% of the proceeds back to these charities. And so far they've donated over $20 million to these different organizations.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
That's something.
it's pretty amazing, and they have really good charities. They donate to the Special Olympics, the Alzheimer's Association, and like the ASPCA. So if there's a cause that you're passionate about, you should definitely come check it out, and we can find one that really, will express that you're supporting this.
Fashion with a cause. That's
It
my
is,
favorite. I
yeah.
love it.
So when you come in and you buy something from Alex and Ani, you can choose then which charity you want to support through your, or does it depend on the product that you're
So
getting?
each charm has the charity that.
Got it.
Okay, so it's based on what kind you buy. So
Yeah.
in a sense, you do get to choose.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, I'm just curious, you mentioned that Alex and Ani is made with love in the USA. Do they have any sort of patriotic selections or anything like that?
Oh, good
Yeah.
timing for that
Yeah.
question too.
Absolutely. So they have what is called the Affinity Collection, which has a variety of the armed forces. They cover from the Coast Guard, Marines, Army. So if you have a loved one that serves or is a veteran, you can definitely pick one up and show your support for the armed forces. They also have NFL teams and Major League Baseball, so you can also get one of those too.
That's really nice to know. There's so many different choices, and what a great gift idea. Not only for yourself, you want to get to collections that you really like and
Oh,
that
yeah.
speak to you, but a great gift idea for if you know someone in the armed forces or somebody that's got a favorite team. I didn't even know they did those.
Yeah.
How do you choose which one of all these collections? How do you decide?
Well, what's really nice is that you can mix and match all the collections and really tailor it to what you support and what you like. And there are a variety of different sources, and you can really express your individuality with them.
Absolutely, and there's so many to look at right here at Gruno's, and we've got some behind us we'll show you a closer look of, but it's just so neat how big the variety is in terms of color. They even have different gemstones, right, for birth dates, zodiac signs, I think I saw as well.
Yes,
so neat.
All different kinds. We have initials, birthstones, and what's really great is that they're only $28, so they make a great gift. And starting, if you have someone that's hard to buy for, start them off with one, and then you have a gift for all your other occasions.
That's really smart, actually. And I didn't realize the price point was as such. So $28, and that's a great thing for guys out there who are always looking for, gift ideas. It's a collection that you can start on and then build, and then it's a no-brainer. You can have something to do for birthdays, anniversaries.
And really, it's less than 6 months till Christmas. So I mean,
oh my gosh, stop.
I mean, start thinking about it, folks.
It's it's true. Yeah.
So, I'm curious. Is Alex and Ani, is that a brand that you have to just wear exclusively, or can it be mixed and matched with other things? And can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Sure, of course. Alex and Ani is great because they are meant to be worn, stacked up is, the more the better. Yeah. And it's really great because you can mix in, your favorite bracelet you have at home, or we have a couple different lines here in the store that also pair really well. I'm wearing the Henderson collection, which is this leather bracelet. We also have Soho and Luca are two other different
the mix and match looks really great on you, and I was going to ask that too because they're not all Alex and Ani. They look great stacked with other bracelets, and I've got a couple things on here as well. And to your point, the more the merrier. That's the style, right? You layer them up, and that way you can tailor to what you're wearing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And our viewers here can register to win something from Alex and Ani. Can you talk to our viewers a little bit about what that is?
Yes, they can. Just come into the store. We're going to be giving away an Alex and Ani, and it's the hottest thing, so you definitely want to get one.
That's awesome. You guys do these great giveaways. So they just come right here to Gruno's near the West Town Mall. If you haven't been over here, it's just absolutely so much fun to shop and learn about some of these new things that you guys are carrying. So awesome.
Awesome. Very cool.
Register to win. Thank you so much, Sadie Tushin, for joining us and having us here at Gruno's today. We really appreciate you sharing with us about Alex and Ani.
Yeah, my pleasure.
And thank you to all of our guests. Thank you for watching. Join us next time on Wisconsin Family.
Every day is a new beginning. Shine